On today's episode, we're taking a look at a Behringer pedal. This is called the Centaur Overdrive. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Today, we're looking at the Behringer Centaur Overdrive. Yeah, man, this thing is super cool. On a cool factor, I give this thing 100%. Like, it's incredible. It's by Behringer. It's super tiny. And yeah, man, this thing is incredible. The cool factor is awesome, right? So I think they knocked it out of the park with the aesthetics and the looks. We've got the horse logo, Centaur Overdrive, the whole shebang. So cool deal on that. Behringer knocked it out of the park. Let's talk about some other stuff. So the weight of it is kind of heavy for a pedal. It's much heavier than your standard kind of aftermarket pedal. It kind of weighs about the same. It kind of weighs about the same as like a Boss pedal, maybe a little bit. It's a little bit heavier than a Boss pedal. Now let's talk about the size of it. So a standard guitar pedal side by side, it's pretty much, well, it's taller, obviously, but this way, yeah, so it's the same size going this way. Yeah, so that kind of gives you an idea of the size. But let's talk about the specs, at least what's listed on the website. So I bought mine through Sweetwater. It came in early January, and I was super excited when it came in because, like I said, the aesthetics look incredible. The price point is $70. It's $69 American or US at the time of filming. And that is an incredible price for a Klon style overdrive. So it says it has germanium diodes on the inside. Now I did open it up. I didn't see any. All of the surface mount stuff is on the opposite side of what is visible. So that was kind of a bummer. Germanium diodes are listed. It does also have the internal step up voltages. So I'm going to assume, because I don't know for sure, it's probably going to be right around that 27 to 30 volts, which is where a Klon usually sits. And another thing I noticed, it's soft clicking. Yeah, so that was a cool little update. So we got soft clicking, GTO as your standard layout, the gain, tone, and output. And so that's pretty much it, really. Not a whole lot. Oh, buffered bypass, as always. So that's going to do pretty much, that's it. Let's kind of throw it in front of an amp and let's get into it, shall we? All right, so for today's episode, we're going to be using my Friedman Runt 50. I do have the hot mod in it, but the gain is turned down on the amp. So it'll be a nice kind of crunch sound, will be our bass tone, and we'll see how we can level match the output of the Centaur Overdrive to the amp. Then we're going to be using my Paul Reed Smith S2, my purple amethyst burst. It does have the Mojo Tone 59 clone pickups installed, so that will be our kind of medium output pickup set that we're going to go with. And all that goes into my Mojo Tone ISO cab. That is currently loaded with a Mojo Tone Greyhound and a Warehouse Guitar Speakers DW75. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, let's kind of dive into it, I guess, really. So overall, I thought the pedal was really cool. It is a little on the weak output side compared to some of the other clones that are out there. It's a very usable pedal. 100%. This thing is incredible. It does it. It does it nicely for the price point. You will not be disappointed. Highly recommend this thing. I'm going to go play with it with some other amps. I want to see how well it does with other amps and other guitars. Not all clones are friendly when it comes to all amps and guitars, especially pickups. At least that's been my experience. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for tuning in. Tell me in the comments below what you guys thought, and we'll see you in the next one.